What's up, YouTube? We're back with the 1300GS on Thomas Mountain Road. It's been a while since I've been up here. They had a fire. They were doing some clearing. I guess it's called an intentional fire or whatever that is. Blah. Anyhow, looking forward to doing it. I haven't been up here in a while. Did a couple things to the GS here since the last video up here. I added a Cool Riders seat cover. That there is worth its weight in gold. I'll tell you, for $60. I think it was like $70 after shipping. One of the most inexpensive quality of life mods I think I could have added to the bike. I've also added these Black Dog plates here. That's a new addition. Black Dog skid plate down there. Knobby tires. These are the Motas Tractionator Adventures, I guess, Tractionators. So yeah, you could really see the skid plate right here. But yeah, I haven't been up here in over a month, I guess, since the video I posted with where I wrecked a lot on Rouse Show Road. If you haven't seen that video, go ahead and check that one out. It's pretty brutal though. So I'm coming up here. I'm not going to do Rouse Show Road. I'm only going to do Thomas Mountain Road, which is just this part. There's been a lot of fire trucks up and down this road, I believe, because of the whole fire clearing or whatever they were doing. So it's going to be sandy. I can tell right now it's a lot sandier here at the entrance.
What's up, guys? If you're new to this channel, this is the road I'm referring to. The blue line is Thomas Mountain Road. The red line is Rouse Hill Road. That place is a nightmare. If you guys have seen any of my other videos, particularly my Thomas Mountain video that I do Rouse Hill Road off of, it is a nightmare, and I will probably never do that road again. I may in the future, but more than likely it's not going to happen. Anyways, there's two ways to get on the Thomas Mountain Road. You have the south entrance on 74 and then the north entrance right off of Lake Hemet. You can run it north to south or south to north, either way. I usually run it from south to north since it's the closest entrance from the route I'm coming from. Anyways, please enjoy the video.
There's been a lot of fire trucks up and down this road, I believe, because of the whole fire clearing or whatever they were doing. So it's going to be sandy. I can tell right now it's a lot sandier here at the entrance than it was the last time I came up. So hopefully it's not too bad. If it is, I'm going to turn around. I learned my lesson, man. Ain't no shame in turning around. It's better than busting my bike up and paying a bunch of money to get it fixed back up again. So let's give it a go here. See how we do. Can't forget to put this thing in enduro mode. Usually always do that. Enduro Pro. Then we gotta turn traction control off here. It's already set to that. So we just go like this. Oh, that's the menu. We'll go this way and hold that, and it's off. All right. Oh yeah, it's way sandier here at the entrance for sure. And I forgot to bring my goggles again. Great. Love it when I do that. Put visor down. So many bugs here. It's definitely a lot more sandy than the last time I came up here. That's for sure. Oh, got some cars coming up. I'm gonna try to sit a little bit more in this video. That way you guys get a better view. And I've gotten a little bit more confident sitting down. I took a class recently, and a lot of the majority of that class, the instructor actually had us sit down for it. Yeah, we already got deeper ruts here. right out of the gate. Hopefully there's not too much Jeep traffic today, or car traffic I should say. Warm out here today. It's 82. Usually it's like 70, but we are kind of getting closer to the middle of summer, so it's kind of expected. Throw this bad boy in second. I got squirrely. I got real squirrely. Lost the back end there. Back there. Alright, that woke me up a little bit. Standing up right here for this. Oh yeah, it's way softer sound here in certain parts already. Can already tell. So I adjusted my bars more for like a road riding position. Hopefully it doesn't mess me up off-road here, or off pavement, I'm sorry, because my shoulder blades were kind of killing me when I would go on longer rides. My shoulder blades were definitely getting a pinch or something, rather, at the top. So I adjusted the bars so that they're closer to me. So we'll see how that affects this off-road business here. Hopefully not too negatively. And I know a lot of you guys think that I'm kind of nuts for coming out here solo sometimes. I would agree, but this trail isn't actually that remote as it looks. I know from the video it might look like I'm way out here in the boonies or something, but there's a neighborhood right down the hill there, and there's a town not too far away, and a fire station. So I'm not out here like completely out in the middle of nowhere, so to say. So we got a little bit of soft sand here. I like this place though, because like it's never really deep sand. It's just kind of catches you by surprise sometimes. That's the only thing. It's just little patches here and there. Yeah, definitely deeper ruts here since the last time I came up, and that's kind of expected. The fire marshal who I spoke to about their clearing, he told me about it, that the fire trucks coming in and out of here would create deep ruts and just change up the terrain from what I would know it. So far he was right. So I'm not running any, I'm running regular air pressure on these tires right now, because yeah, it's not really deep sand here, nothing like that. And these are pretty knobby tires compared to my old tires that I used to come up here with, which were the Michelin Anakis. Those are trash for going off pavement. I don't know how I feel about my handlebars being adjusted like this for this type of riding. It's great for on road, but horrible for this. A lot more active today. This is a Monday, and I've already seen a lot more people here than I have in the past. Usually I only see maybe one car, and it's usually parked at the campsite. But this is such a fun trail. I love this trail, man. It's got just enough of everything for me. I know some of y'all probably think this is a boring trail and it looks super easy, and you're right, it is probably super easy for you more experienced riders out there, but I'll tell you, for me it's a nice trail. That Santa Rosa Jeep or truck trail that I did with my group, with a group from Facebook, that was a really fun trail too. That one has a little bit more surprises though. It was all our first time riding that trail, and we were all kind of surprised with some of the terrain there. I wouldn't say it was too difficult. I would say it's like a step up from this type of difficulty here. It's a good good level up for me, at least. You know, there's nothing like gnarly that really made us want to turn around, but at the same time there was points of that trail where we were like, oh dude, it's gonna suck going back down. But ultimately we were able to make it back down safely without really any incidences. There's some parts that are like muddy and some very sharp turns here and there. That's what made it really more challenging, I gotta say, at least for me, was just a couple of parts that were like, you would turn a corner and all of a sudden it would just be boom, a muddy little spot or loose sand on the corner. And I'm okay with the loose sand on straights. It's cornering the loose sand where I'm still pretty bad at. But I see a lot of guys that ride loose sand stuff, and even for them, man, the real deep stuff is a challenge. Unless you're like on a real, like on a 250 or an actual dirt bike, that deep sand is no joke, man. I'm starting to learn that watching these YouTube videos, because even those guys struggle with certain sections of really deep sand, especially like I said, when it catches you by surprise. You're just like, oh crap. This section right here has a little bit of that, but it's not very deep, which is the good thing. Bit here. This used to give me a problem, this corner here with the sand on my old tires. But these Tractionators, man, I really love these tires, guys. If y'all are in the market for some tires for your adventure bike, and you want a little bit more grip, or a lot more grip I should say, I'm really happy with these Tractionators. I thought they were going to be pretty bad on road. I was kind of hesitant, thinking that their on-road performance was going to be my on-road performance was going to sacrifice, you know, because I do a lot of pavement, a lot more pavement riding than I do off-pavement riding. I thought it was gonna take a big hit, but no, I was actually really surprised at how well they perform on road as well. I mean, you're not gonna beat any lap times on them, I'll tell you that right now. You know, they're not gonna be nothing compared to say like a Road 6 or a way more street oriented tire, but they're good enough for me. They're good enough to get you from A to B and maintain highway speeds and whatnot. And that's one thing that I was really worried about, was not being able to do like 75, 80, or that they were going to be too loud. And that wasn't the case. It is hot up here though right now, man. I need to bring a jersey with me or something for the off-road portion of riding, because this jacket is really warm. I mean, it's great when you're moving, but I'm sure you guys can tell in the video I'm not moving very fast right now, so part of that ventilation comes from moving faster. Sit down for a little bit here. Ooh. This is the part that scared me before. Just kind of in the video, nothing ever looks very the sketchiness doesn't translate very good on video for me. Like, I know when I watch the videos at home, and I'm sure you guys probably think the same shit, is like, it just looks like, oh dude, whatever, that road looks pristine, but the GoPro doesn't really capture the fine grains of sand and all the small rocks and elevation and whatnot. It flattens everything out pretty good. second here. Starting to get used to switching gears on trails now. Trying to get used to it, actually not starting to, I'm trying to get used to it. I'm gonna sit down here for a second. Yeah, my biggest concern now on these trails too is watching out for Jeeps. My buddies, that Facebook group that I ride with, they rode on a trail called Santiago Peak, I believe it was called, and they witnessed a couple mountain bikers getting air evacuated by a helicopter from getting hit by a Jeep. I guess they came around a corner. These mountain bikers were coming around a corner, and this Jeep came in hot and took them out, man. So they were both in critical condition. Hopefully they made it, but that's something that I didn't really think about before until I saw the video that one of the riders posted, and I was like, oh dude, that's one more thing I got to worry about now, besides choosing good lines and not getting stuck in ruts or eating shit in sand. Now I got to worry, I gotta remember to think about these blind corners and somebody in a side-by-side or a Jeep flying around. That never really crossed my mind before. A little bit of sandy stuff there. Oof. Needed to change in first there. So this corner used to scare me too, because there's a bunch of soft sand in there. How much they burned up here. This controlled burn is what it was called. Hopefully the other side isn't too bad. Oh, soft sand right here. Whew. Tell you, it never really translate well on camera. Just looks like nothing. Alright, and we made it. Can't even tell they did anything here, really. Always got to be careful coming in here. It's pretty ruddy. Where are we gonna sit at? I guess we'll park it right up here today. Right in the shade right here. Actually this won't work because it's hate parking at an incline like this. Let's give it a little bit of gas here. Go this one. There we go. That should work. That's still pretty high up, actually. Alright, I'm gonna take a break, guys, and I'll be right back. Alright, guys, we're back. Took a little 10-minute break. Yeah, a lot of flies up here, unfortunately. It's kind of annoying. Ooh, that was sketchy. So this is the Yellow Post campsite. There are like 2 or 3 campsites up here. This is the first one you hit off of that entrance. Another one's up there, and then there's one more down there. We'll pass that one. I gotta put my visor down because there's all kinds of flies here, little bugs and stuff. Definitely gotten way sandier here than the last time I came up. Ooh, what's this? Alright. Some of this stuff looks worse than it actually is too. Like, it's all about just committing and having speed. But you guys know that already. So much of this stuff is just like, it looks, some parts, you know, something that looks gnarly, as long as you're taking it at the appropriate speed, it's not all that bad. And I learned that, obviously, you guys commenting on my Rouse Show Road experience. Everyone told me I was going too slow and that, you know, speed is my friend. And yeah, you guys are right, man. I was going way too slow, and I wasn't looking where I was looking where I didn't want to go, is what was happening oftentimes in that video. I wasn't looking ahead. I wasn't really picking good lines. All in all, if you guys didn't watch that Rouse Show Road video, part 2 of my Thomas Mountain Road video, I highly recommend it. Pretty entertaining, if nothing else. You guys get to see me act like a complete moron on a bike. Some people were commenting saying I was acting, or it was staged, I guess, but there's nothing staged about that, guys. I'm not making any money off these videos, man. And I'm barely getting subscribers, so there's that. Maybe if I had like a ton of subscribers or something and I was actually getting paid, yeah, you know, I could see how some people would stage that kind of stuff for content, but that wasn't me. Trust me, man. I'm not that smart. Yeah, it's a lot more ruddier on this side than I remember it being last time. I'm guessing this is the route the fire trucks mostly took. Oh yeah, this is way more rutted out this time than it was last time. Oh shit, what the fuck is this? Alright, come in, there we go. Looked like a very soft top hill, but it wasn't that bad. So I'm trying to figure out the whole lean left, go left kind of thing as far as like leaning on the pegs is concerned for soft sand riding. I kind of get it a little bit, but still, it's steering with the handlebars is such a odd thing, or a hard thing to not do. You know, steering with the pegs and not using the handlebars at all. It's definitely easier said than done. Another campsite there. Hopefully I'm going the right way here. Yeah. Hopefully this truck pulls out again for me. I don't want to be eating this dust the whole time. We go right, I believe. Oh, they got a whole pool right there. That's probably from the fire. Yeah, we go right here. Up there is the other campsite. Not sure if it's my technique, but my feet tend to go numb pretty often when I'm riding, standing. So that's something I gotta look into fixing somehow. Got some soft sand here. Let's go over on the right. I gotta remember to not use the clutch when I'm going down a hill. I have such a tendency to use the clutch when I'm going down a hill, and when I engage the clutch, all that does is make me go faster. So I forget about that whole engine braking stuff. I need to adjust my brake lever, my rear brake lever. I always forget to flip that little guy up so that I can manipulate it easier with my foot. Sorry for this looking kind of shitty, boys, or boring. I don't know, I'll probably clip this out. Oh, I think he's gonna pull over here. The rest of his mates, it looks like. No, he didn't. Keep going. Do I go right or left here? I think I keep going straight. Yeah, that's gnarly looking. That's not definitely not going up that way. There's that fantastic view up here. Views on views. This was all pretty much tore up by the fire trucks. It looks like there's a lot of branches everywhere. That's an amazing view right there. Ooh. Soft sand, dude. It's so funny. Just makes you skid everywhere. I'm guessing these fire trucks came more this way than they did up the other road, because this is all pretty messed up now. This wasn't it was in better conditions before when I used to come this way. Not that it's bad now, like real bad, but it's definitely, you can tell there's been some heavy traffic through here. Well, at least this is a good video for you guys to kind of see how easy this trail is. Another camping site up there. I want to stop and show you guys the views and stuff, but that guy in the truck's just gonna keep passing me, and then I'm gonna get stuck behind him again, and I'm not really stopping for like an hour or so, which is probably how long it's gonna take him to get down this hill. Looks like somebody has some fun going up that. Dirt bikers for sure. I'm not doing that. Yeah, this new handlebar position is not good for off-pavement activities when I'm standing up a lot. Great when I'm sitting, but standing, man, no bueno. So do you guys do a lot of off pavement and on-road riding? Just curious, do you guys carry your tools? I mean, I'm sure if you guys got panniers and soft luggage or whatever, you probably do regardless. Anyhow, do you guys adjust your handlebars every time you hit the trail, or do you just ride with your handlebars set to either more comfort for off pavement or on-road riding the whole time? Because I don't want to have to, every time I get to the dirt, adjust my handlebars for dirt riding when I mainly spend my time on pavement. Maybe it's something I'll just get used to. I don't know. It's definitely not as comfortable as when they're up more. Sit for a little bit here. My feet just start to kill me after a while from standing the whole time. Probably just poor form. Look at that view, guys. Amazing, stunning views. So I don't think you guys got to see this part of the trail last time. Actually, yeah, I did record this part. So you make a left there to get to Rosa Road, and it's closed, thank God, because I'm not going that way at all. Step it up to second for a little bit here. This road looks a lot more manicured though, this section here, than I remember last time. We'll see about when I get down more towards the bottom. More towards the bottom, last time I rode here, a while ago, there was all kinds of little rocks. Like, it was real rocky. Which wasn't really too bad, actually, but hopefully it didn't make it worse with the trucks. Need me a coffee, guys. I don't know how many of you guys are coffee drinkers, but I didn't have a coffee yet this morning, and I feel it, boys. Love that feeling of breaking traction on the rear sometimes, when it's intentional, you know. When it's intentional, I don't mind it too much. It's when it catches me by surprise, I'm like, whoa. Let's get up here. Oh crap, we got some soft sand right there that I just fucking went down the middle of. love this trail, man. This is my favorite trail for sure. Actually, the Santa Rosa truck trail is actually up there too. I think I just need to ride it a little bit more to kind of figure that one out, because it's honestly a very nice trail as well, and it's got more oh crap moments there than this trail does, that's for sure. This trail is like, you know, especially right now that I've done it a few times, I kind of know what to expect. But that Santa Rosa Jeep trail, obviously that was my first time riding it in that video with that group, and I didn't know what to expect, so it was a lot more challenging and, you know, rewarding, I guess, once you got to the top. This one here, it's still challenging here and there. I mean, I have fun with it, but it's definitely not as like intense feeling as it was when I first rode it. Really is a lovely trail. Looks like we got a Jeep in front of us, or a truck. I mean, there's dust, so hopefully it's a Jeep, or actually another biker would be sick. But if I'm catching up to them, they're probably not in a bike. Unless they're really bad like me. Or new, I should say. I shouldn't say bad, because I'm not necessarily bad. Actually, yeah, I'm pretty bad. But who am I kidding? Yeah, it's a truck. Work truck, it looks like. It's so funny to me, guys, how like I'm over here being super cautious and, you know, high anxiety riding these trails, and there's just cars just casually just beep-a-doop, you know, music on, AC, music blasting, AC on, like no big deal, guys. Can't wait till I get to that level of comfort with my off-pavement riding, where I'm just like zooming through this, not even thinking about it, no anxiety, you know. Whew, that was sketch. I think I bottomed out right there on that little hill for some reason. There we go. So much of this off pavement business is really looking ahead. I'm starting to realize that, like, the more information you have of what's coming, the easier it is, because it's critical. I mean, I understand now how critical it is choosing a proper line. You know, choosing a proper line can make the difference between eating shit and barely making it. See here, like that rut right there, if I were to go down that side, it would be a bitch. Same thing here, like down the middle would be a bitch, but you take it to the right and it's fine. And it's little things like that where, you know, if you're not paying attention, you can get in a nice pickle. You know, and so much of this is just being aware and not being fatigued. Second there. I love how, like, this thing's like just so torquey in all the gears. Like, it just doesn't care. Pretty much probably run this whole thing in second if I really wanted to, because not even the inclines aren't that inclined. Like, they're not that steep. For me, it's all more or less I got to control my speed because I don't want to eat shit. As good a content as that makes, guys, you know, I don't want to stage some more bike drops. Oops, I exposed my secret. So this area here, I think they graded it or something, because this area, I do remember it being a lot more rocky the last time I came. Yeah, this was all full of rocks on my, and I didn't get to film that part because my GoPro died, but all this was just filled completely with like just rocks everywhere. And again, it wasn't like bad, but it definitely it was my first time riding down this thing the whole way, and yeah, that was caught me by surprise for sure. You guys can kind of see a little bit on camera. I'm not sure how well that's showing up, the little rocks here and there, but I mean, this thing was filled with rocks, filled. almost at the bottom now, you guys can tell. Lake Hemet's right over there. I don't know if you guys can see that on the camera. So the whole trail looked like this right here. Up there, that section I was going through, it looked all like this, but worse. Even this has been kind of cleared out a little bit. Yeah, it looked very much like this here. Just rocks and yeah, it was bad. There's Lake Hemet, guys. Check it out. Really nice lake. This place gets packed on the weekends though. Very, very, very busy on the weekends. A lot of tents you'll see out there. I am sweating under my jacket, boys. Absolutely drenched. See, this is kind of more like it right here. This is how it was up there too. Just rocky, rocky, rocky road. I wonder why they chopped down all these like trees around here. I guess this is might have where they did the whole clearing. Oh, getting squirrely here with all these rocks. The rocks used to scare me, like I don't know why, but they used to kind of freak me out a little bit. Now I don't really care too bad. The only thing I really is deep ruts, or like ruts that just like are like gnarly ruts, and soft sand. That's really my my weakness, is specifically soft sand. I mean, ruts, if I can, you know, if I'm paying attention and stuff, which I should be, they're not bad anymore to me. But really, it's just soft sand that's like freaks me out. Really just freaks me out. Like this stuff here. Woohoo! But I'm starting to get used to it, honestly. I mean, I'm not gonna say like I don't fear the sand at all, but like I am starting to get used to it. It's definitely one of those things where the more you do it, the more comfortable you get, and the less you fear it, kind of thing. But it's just the technique for riding soft sand. I find like there's no, or riding it well, there's really not a in between. Like you either got to do it or you don't, if that makes any sense. What's up, guys? So this is the other entrance to Thomas Mountain Road. This is Highway 74 here. Yeah, so Lake Hemet's there, and it's just this road here. If it's open, that gate right there will be open, which it was, obviously. And if it's closed, that gate will be closed. But yeah, there's a little campsite there, and that's Lake Hemet there. But we reached the bottom unscathed this time, which I normally... Thomas Mountain Road, you guys saw that road. It's not anything gnarly. It's nothing like Rouse Hill Road. Doesn't have nearly as much ruts or loose sand or anything like that. So yeah, I like that trail. I'll be doing that again. I'll be doing that about once a week, twice a week possibly, and Santa Rosa Jeep Trail as well. But anyways, guys, I hope you liked the video. Please like and please subscribe. That means a lot to me, man, to grow my channel, and I really would appreciate it. Anyways, guys, have a wonderful day and thanks for watching.